was pretty good considering this is Welcome to Commuting with Julie. What should we talk about today, commuters? Huh? What should we talk about? It's going to be a good day, commuters. It's bright. It's sunny. Tonight, I'm in my pink t-shirt because tonight I am participating in the corporate capers. Woo! Let's go. Okay, I'm all excited about that. I'm going to do some laser shooting tonight. This ought to be fun. I was hoping to practice with my grandsons, but we didn't make it up there. So, what should we talk about? Let's talk about Freemasons. Let's discuss the fact that they don't run the country. Let's discuss the fact that any law that they have doesn't count for the rest of us. I have nothing against Freemasons. I don't even know anything about the Freemasons, except I can tell you this: they do not run the country. There is no rule. There is no law. There is nothing that says that all our presidents have to be Freemasons. Because if our founding fathers really meant that, how the hell did Thomas Jefferson, who was never a Freemason, become president of the United States? How is it that there has only been 15 out of 44 presidents as Freemasons? How is that? So, are you saying that 29 of our presidents are illegitimate because they're not Freemasons? Is that what you're saying? That we elected 29 men, because they've all been men so far, who are not? So your little arguments that Hillary cannot be president because Freemasons are only males and Hillary is obviously not a male? No. Your argument that President Obama cannot be president, should not be president because he wasn't a Freemason? No. When I say, where did you find that? And your answer is, it's a Freemason law, and you're not going to find it anywhere online. You know who you are. You're not going to find it anywhere online because it's in the Freemason books, and they have it. That's not an answer. The Constitution says, and in order for a person to be a president, they have to be a naturalized citizen who has obtained 35 years of age and who has been a resident of the United States for at least 14 years. I wonder why they thought of 14 years. Kind of an odd number, don't you think? I mean, it's an even number. 14's even, but I wonder why 14. Anyway, those were the three requirements. They're not even were. They are the three requirements that are in the Constitution. So, the argument that we do have is what makes a naturalized citizen. So, the birthers think because President Obama was born in Hawaii after it became a state to an American mother and a Kenyan father, that he didn't qualify. However, those same people, not all of them though, but those same people started voting for Ted Cruz, who was born in Canada to a mother who had declared herself Canadian, who she was American, but she became a Canadian citizen, and a Cuban father, and he was running for president. I'm so glad he didn't make it, because I wouldn't want the constitutional crisis. Anyway, and you know what? Donald Trump just is one of those birthers, and that means he's never read the Constitution either. And I understand that we do have a debate about naturalized citizen. Because what does that mean? Because, really, the 14th Amendment says you had to be born in the United States, basically. Everybody born in the United States counts. However, so then how did Ted Cruz run? Because he wasn't. So yeah, it's a big mess. But I can tell you this. The one thing that doesn't matter is you don't have to be a Freemason. Okay? All right? Could you guys do me a favor? Read the Constitution. It would be great if you actually read the Constitution. And here's another thing. Well, I'm on that same subject. It's stupid. I don't think "In God We Trust" should be our national motto. I don't. And it's on money. Well, I live in the United States. I can't go around with Canadian loonies in my pocket and use them. So I may not think that it should be there. It's my belief it shouldn't be. And I will sign whatever petition or mention it to people and say it shouldn't be there. But that doesn't mean I am going to completely freak out and not be practical and not live my life and make money and spend money because it says "In God We Trust." I just like pointing out that the de facto motto of our nation, because we never made it a law, was I'm going to say it wrong, Permalis Unum. And I said it wrong, look it up. It's Latin. And it either means one out of many or many into one. I'm not sure which. I think it depends on the translator. Basically, our founding fathers picked that there was going to be a lot of us, but we were going to make one nation without the under God part, because it wasn't there. By the way, our founding fathers never heard the Pledge of Allegiance because it didn't exist then. Just thought I'd bring that up. I don't believe our founding fathers, but I might have to double check this. I don't believe any of them ever heard our national anthem either, because Francis Scott Key hadn't written it yet. And our original pledge did not have "under God." See, in the 1950s, and I'll give you a history lesson later, but just brief, in the 1950s, we lost our collective mind and went, "Godless communists! We have to proclaim ourselves God." Full. It was stupid. And it's still stupid. But anyway, that's my thing today. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go out. What do I want you to do, commuters? I want you to go out and I want you to make somebody laugh. Right? Let's go get 'em, people. Have a good day, commuters.